So I've got a question for you today. Do you possibly hate selling but really want to earn commissions from sales? Well, I want to let you know that it's absolutely possible to be able to earn sales without going out there and selling. And in this video, I'm going to be giving you 3 specific ways that you can go out and do that, probably a lot easier than you thought. So stick around. Hello, I'm Brenda and I help people create their dream life by helping them grow and scale an online business. If you are new here, if you happen to be on YouTube, I do encourage you to hit the button below and subscribe to my channel. I will be putting out videos like this with these specific topics each and every week. And if you are on my blog, welcome. All right, so how do you actually sell without selling? All right, it's so possible. And so what I want to do is I want to share 3 tips that have absolutely helped me. I've sold over millions of dollars on the internet, and it's absolutely helped me because I used to be an elementary school teacher who was terrified to talk to people. Okay, so when I used to think about sales, when I learned about the internet marketing and learned about how I could do these things, all that kept coming up is like, I've got to make a sale. I have to do some type of selling. And all that popped into my head was a used car salesman. That's the whole thing that kept popping into my head. And I was like, I don't know how to do sales. So here's the thing. Because I was terrified to talk to people, absolute true story, right? Because I was terrified to really speak up and be able to say anything, I struggled for a really long time. And then I found out by listening to this one guy, it changed my life. I remember this training I was on. He was like, you know what? I don't like to sell, so I became an excellent marketer. And I thought about that for a second and I was like, well, okay. And I looked into that a lot more. And guys, it's absolutely true. You do not ever have to sell if you become a very good marketer. So think about that for a second. A salesperson is someone who's on the phone, who's, talking to the people, closing, using the techniques, using the strategies, being a good salesman, and trying to get them to understand why they should be buying this product. That's a salesperson. And there's nothing really bad about sales. It definitely does get a negative rap. Sales is awesome. Right? Those used car salesman, sleazy type of tactics, that's not so awesome. But if you learn how to be a good marketer, then you never have to sell. So think about this for a second. If you are marketing a solution to somebody's problem and you're putting it in front of them as good value and you're marketing to them in a way that doesn't look like cold ads, and you're doing a good job with marketing. Marketing should not feel like marketing. Marketing should feel like you're actually helping someone solve a problem, and they get this information, whether they watch a video or they go and read a post or they go to a sales page, whatever, and they're really interested and they're like, you know what, this is exactly what I need. I do need this, and wow, I'm going to get this right now. And they're happy to give you money and you're happy to get those commissions. And never once did you have to be in the position where you were selling someone. All right. So the first thing is become a better marketer. And if you're on the internet, you definitely want to have a sales funnel that's built out. So that's doing the selling for you. And actually, if you click the link below in the description, I give us another specific training on what that all actually looks like. So if you want to learn more about marketing and how to do that, that will actually help you. Okay, if you're on YouTube, if you're a little bit below on my blog, then you'll actually see a link down there that'll actually take you over there. All right, so that's the first thing. Become better at marketing. All right, the second thing is you can be a really great marketer, but by the time they get to go buy the product, it might fizzle out a little bit because the offer is not actually great. So number 2, if you really want to make sales without selling, you need to create a very good offer. That's not your product, it's not your service, it's the offer. So that if it's, let's just say your product or service costs $47, right? And so you're charging $47 for this, yet the value that they perceive that they're getting, they would spend $200. If they feel like, wow, oh my gosh, I'm going to get this, I'm going to get this, I'm also going to get this, and the whole, but wait, there's more concept, right? They're going to get all of these things. That is an irresistible offer. And when you make an irresistible no-brainer offer, that's when people buy. That's when there's no selling involved because the value exchange, they feel like it's way in their favor. They'll gladly hand over that $47 because you are so over delivering on the product offer or the service offer, okay? So that's tip number 2. Take a look at your product, take a look at your service, take a look at your offer. What is it that you're offering? How can you make that better? Again, I have a lot of trainings on this, and I talk specifically about this also in the training that is below. So that's literally why I'm kind of talking about this. I go in depth on that. So if you're kind of jiving with this, you definitely want to click that link below and actually get over there so that you can get the in-depth training on this, because I really talk about how to make a better irresistible offer specifically for what you have. All right, so that's tip number 2, to be able to make sales without selling. All right, and then tip number 3, the final one for this video, is at some point, if you're really wanting to scale your business, if you just want to make a couple $100 sales here and there, you're good with this. But if you really want to start scaling into like the 6-figure, even 7-figure, you'll start to maybe build a team, and you'll start to, kind of hire out these different areas. And truthfully, if you don't want to be the one that's making sales, go ahead and hire someone who likes sales. Hire a people person, not to be the salesman on the phone doing those sleazy things. Absolutely not. Hire someone that could come in and do welcome calls for you. Have someone come in and say, I'm so glad that you took advantage of this. Thank you. How else can we help you? And have a back end offer that maybe would make good sense. So that person who actually likes to talk to people, who likes to connect with people, who is actually good in sales and really helpful and a people person, if that's not you, find someone who has those strengths, put them in that position where they're talking to your buyers, and offer them something of a bigger value, better for them. They're going to make more money. Your salesperson will be happy, earn some commissions. You don't have to sell, and you're still earning a bunch of commissions. All right? There's a lot of different ways to grow and scale your business. Depends on where you are in your business, at what stage you're in right now. And if you're working on creating a successful side gig, these are some of the things that you want to learn how to do. Become a better marketer, create better offers, and then start hiring out so you can outsource and scale your business. And if you want to learn more specifics on that, if you like this, I want you to click the link below, head over to the next page that is going to pop open, because I have a 3-step report that also has a bonus training where I actually go in depth specifically on these topics. All right. So I wanted to be able to give you this information right now, but definitely if this is jiving with you and you want to have a successful side gig and work that business, click that, get that report, get that bonus training, because it's going to be really, really helpful. So with that, take some action. Hopefully this was helpful for you. I'm Brenda Gagne, and I will see you on the next video.